Hello and welcome back to another session of It'll Be Easy, a tabletop adventure using Talespire. I am Media Flare. I'm going to be operating as your dungeon master. On some screens you'll see me as this little hooded figure here. On other screens, most screens, you will see me as a beam of light from the sky. And I am currently being referred to as an entity known as Heathcliff. And then, more importantly, let me introduce you to the crew.
Good evening, everyone. My name is J. Rose. I will be playing Julius the Rose, a fourth level, Clockwork Soul Sorcerer who works in sound manipulation and cold damage. You can find me on Instagram at JRoseLoops. Huzzah.
And hello everyone, my name is Bo. I use they them pronouns, and you can find me all over the internet at Dorky Teacher, except on Twitch, where it is just Dorky Teacher. I'm going to be playing myself, the Changeling? Druid. And I didn't die last time, so that was a plus.
Woo-woo!
Yeah. Definite
Yeah.
improvement. Yeah, that's me.
Hey, I'm Shadow. Oh gosh, I always do this. You can find me here on Twitch at Shadow Sylvia. I stream an evil run of Stardew Valley, watercolor art painting, and other indie games. You can find me on Twitter at ShadowBookCat, and I'll continue to be your one and only Rune Knight, tank of the party. I did this to myself, and that's that.
Howdy and how do, y'all? Phoenix Wright here, playing myself, Sheriff Phoenix, the College of Creation Bard of the party. You can find more out about me at Instagram, Sheriff Phoenix, or you could follow along with my leatherworking journey at Firehawk Haberdashery on Facebook.
And now that you know the roster, I'm going to switch narration over to my good DM alternative self, Heathcliff. We'll recap you and pull you into the world. We go to... Welcome back, all creatures of the multiverse who are observing this fantastic retelling of an adventure that I had gone through with the assistance of 4 powerful soul friends. Soulmates, even. To catch you up on what might have been transpiring before you have joined us here today, the party had been pulled into the world of Faerun in order to assist me in a task of gathering a source of power in this world in order for me to, well, fix my own universe, which is currently in several fragments. Having made a name for themselves, earned some experience, money, loot, and reputation, the party had cleared out a fortification known as Axholm and reported to the city or the town of Phandalin that they were safe to evacuate their people and pull a Helm's Deep in the fort. Having finished their objectives and long rested for the night, the party now wakes up to gather their equipment and plan out their next step on this adventure. Let's see how that's going.
Okay, look, now all I'm saying is that we have an 8-day journey, right? So maybe we can work together and find some way to kind of speed up this process using some of our abilities that we have put together. Now, I suggested the car. I don't know if that's the best idea, but let's go to the whiteboard here. Let's see what we got.
Yes, faster travel would be great, because 8 days is quite a bit of a haul. I'm not sure what I have to offer besides gold to purchase faster means of travel.
I mean, maybe like a car would be a lot, but what if we had like a cart with like a little motor? Would that work? It's like a, like an off-board motor for like a boat.
Well, you have to be careful here because they don't have motors here. So that's gonna be something that we have to explain. And remember, if we do anything too different, Mr. Smith is just gonna wipe us out of the matrix here. So
So
Electric motor then? They're quiet.
that's
They're not really
Steam
big.
power? Maybe like a steam
Steam.
power thing? I mean, we have the ability to create heat, and between Sheriff and I, between our magic, although I normally cast cold, that's more so for flavor. I do have the access to fire within my arcane abilities, so perhaps steam is a possibility.
I can also my new powers from this make fire.
Hey, we're becoming quite the fiery group here. Okay, so the way I see it, on one hand, we're on a time limit. We have about, 26 days until the clock's up. So if we use about a fourth of that getting there, I mean, that could be dangerous. Or if we raise suspicion on the way there, I mean, it's game over. So how much risk do we want to take? I think the electric motor and making it look like it blends in with the environment could be a smart move. We can use this College of Creation ability here, and we could be on our way.
That's true. I think we could camouflage it. I mean, look at the foliage. We have enough leaves over here to cover it up. And when in doubt, we have enough magic between all of us that we could probably flub if anybody is too nosy about it. But isn't your magic limited by the gold potential?
Yeah, indeed, yes, it is. I think approximately like 80 gold is what I could create, which that seems like quite a lot to me. And I don't think we need to use foliage. I think we just make it look wood. We just fit it in with the fantasy-esque situation we find ourselves in. Is it worth the gamble? What do you think? Or should we just get to walking?
Sheriff, I know you get excited sometimes. Mind repeating that? You were going a little fast and we missed a little bit of it.
Oh, my apologies. What part did you miss? Sorry. I do get ahead of myself sometimes.
I got up to wood, and that was all I caught from that.
Okay. Well, maybe we just make it look like wood to fit in with our fantasy surroundings here. I don't think we need to use foliage. We just make it wooden and perhaps steam powered, and it'll be less conspicuous.
So, wait, are you just making a motor, or are you making a whole motorized cart?
Yeah, it'd be a little cart with a little motor, and might speed us up. I don't know how much. It's not my forte. Honestly, we'll have to figure it out as we go.
I mean, any plan that doesn't involve me having to pull us all the way to Waterdeep as a horse, I'm down for.
Well, you would only be able to do an hour at a time anyway. I think.
Yeah, like 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah. And do we know what the road looks like to Waterdeep? Because that would a cart. I only have a map of Waterdeep, so I know what Waterdeep looks like.
Well, I mean, a few of us have played in campaigns that involve Waterdeep. Do we remember this surrounding topography at all?
Not at all. The one that I played in that went to Waterdeep was seafaring. And I was playing a not very intelligent character, which is my excuse for not taking notes.
What about wait.
Waiting.
What if instead of a cart, it's a boat?
Is there water from here to Waterdeep?
We have to be on a coast, right? Isn't this why it's called the Sword Coast? I don't know. I don't know. Where's Fandolin?
Heathcliff, I'd like to do a history check to know if I have any idea of the surrounding area. Maybe if there's a river or canal or some way we could get there via an aquatic route.
Absolutely. Let's explore your mind and find out.
That's going to be a 10 total.
Well, it actually is a oceanfront city. So if at any point you find the beach and jump into the ocean, you will eventually be able to swim your way south to Waterdeep.
So potentially we could, if we get to the ocean shore, potentially that is an option to take to Waterdeep, if we can get a boat big enough for us and mooches.
That might be a safer middle ground route, actually. We get to the coast, make a medium-sized sailboat, and might speed us up.
I could potentially cast a spell Gust, which could help us move quicker as well.
Shadow, did you end up getting a map?
I only have the one of Waterdeep because the other one was way more expensive than I could have ever fathomed. So I only have one of Waterdeep itself, not of the surrounding areas.
Do you remember how much that expensive map was?
40 gold.
I could make one right now, and perhaps we could figure out how to get to the coast.
Is that how your magic works? You can just think of it and make it?
As far as I reckon, I think so. I mean, I did not know much about making pickles the other day, and we had a whole barrel. And to be honest, I've never made dynamite. I just thought about it, and then there it were. So I don't want to question it, because it might stop working.
I mean, that's true. I don't want to put doubt in your mind. Your abilities are working. They seem to be very much based on confidence in your mind. So, yeah.
As far as I reckon, it's only limited by the value of the items. So 40 gold is well within my limits.
What does everyone say? What shall we do? Group vote.
I'm becoming partial towards the boat option. I think I agree with Sheriff. It is a middle ground that's faster but not too conspicuous.
Also, we can always sink it if we need to get rid of it.
That's true.
Whatever floats your boat.
Or it doesn't.
Bo?
That
I'm
works
interested
for
in your
me.
opinion. Okay.
There is the matter of mooches.
Absolutely.
Horses and boats, not... How big is this boat going to be?
That's another question. I don't... That's where my knowledge exceeds. Or, exceeds my knowledge, sorry. Forgive me. I'm not sure how big it would end up being. Should we just walk for safety?
We can always try relying on your insight skills to see if you can kind of ballpark the price of an object.
Fair, Heathcliff. All right, let's give that a shot. Let's see how insightful I am and see how much, approximately, or how large an 80 gold boat would be.
I would like to cast Owl's Wisdom on Sheriff Phoenix, which will give him advantage on all insight, perception, and other checks for the next hour.
Excellent.
Ah, thank
Probably
you, my friend.
Better
I
if
think
we
this
kept
is
it simple too, like a sailboat, rather than like something more complicated.
That's what I was thinking as well. All right. So first, Heathcliff, I'm feeling about a 14. Let me use this advantage that I feel. That one got away from me. How about a 14, Heathcliff?
Well, the average rowboat in this world costs around 50 gold. So with some modifications, you can make a rowboat with a wider body so that a horse can stand safely without rocking the boat. The next up price jumps quite a lot due to the dangers of the oceans out here. So a simple keel boat, which is just a one-sail ship, is 3,000.
All right, let's get to walking.
Oh, goodness. Yes.
It's out of my price range. I can't afford
No,
that.
definitely.
Unless we did the vehicle, or perhaps a blimp. Yeah. Thank you for entertaining my creative curiosity. I don't think I can help with the boat situation though.
What
It's
if?
worth a shot.
Yes, if we got a cart, then I don't know.
The cart would work, but Shadow's query about the risk factor is important and a valid
Right.
point.
Also, wait. Even if we're not making a mode of transportation right now, outside of what mooches can offer, I think it's important to see if we can make that map, because we don't know what the road is. Well, I mean, we can keep heading in the south direction, and I think that's the right way, but I do not know.
All right, I can make it. It will only last, I think, 4 hours. So we'll have to really use that time to get some miles, or sorry, kilometers under our feet.
And study the map, so hopefully one of us can recall it if it does disappear and we need it.
All right. Hey, Heathcliff.
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to use these powers that you have so graciously given me to make a map of Faerun to help us kind of expedite our process here.
Very
So I'd like to use
interesting.
my performance of creation to create a map.
All right,
Oh.
let's see if your
And-
performance can improvise this equipment.
All right, and to do you one better, I would like it marked with our current location,
Excellent idea.
as well as the object that you're seeking, your estimated spot.
All right.
All right. So in my mind, I'm feeling this just says as an action. I'm channeling this magic you've given me into a song of creation to create one non-magical item.
Absolutely. However, since you have never, well, as far as I know, you have never seen a map of this world, or you can rattle your mind with intelligence, but you can improvise based on your own experiences with some performance to see how accurate we can make this map.
Let's do it. How about a 25, sir?
Excellent. Look at this thing. It's about a 10 by 12 sheet of parchment with the map of the continent of Faerun. You're here over on the western side. If you look right there, I'll shine my light. Right there, that little red mark, that is where you're currently at, just to the mountains north of what is known as the Mare of Dead Men. The ocean, you can see here, that's to your west. This cluster of islands right here, to the west by about 100 miles off of Waterdeep, is the Moonshae Isles. And then this red dot right here, just to the west of the Moonshae Isles, about 5 miles off the westernmost isle, is the location of the power source that I need.
Heard. All right, y'all. Here's the map. Would anyone like to read it or be responsible for it?
Well, we only have it for 4 hours, right? So
That is correct, my friend.
Maybe each of us can take turns studying it an hour each as we walk.
Yes, that way we would
Excellent.
each have a baseline familiarity with the area, if not more.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, Heathcliff, based on this map and our current location, do we have a heading? Which way will get us there the quickest?
Well, if you were traveling by foot, you're going to want to travel southward on this road that will take you through these two marked geographical locations, one known as the Mare of Dead Men and the other one known as the Sword Mountains. Once you pass the mountains, you'll be right there at the city of Water.
Okay.
Excellent.
Seems
Y'all
quick.
ready?
Yes. Let's head off. Oh, mooches. We have to saddle mooches and
Yes.
well, not saddle per se, but yeah.
Sally forth. Yes.
There we go.
Has Mooch's been fed today?
No, not yet. Did you want to feed him?
Sure. I have not fed him yet.
Sure, yeah. Here, let me just grab some stuff from the saddlebag.
Absolutely.
Take care of that. Hey there, buddy. Just get some food for you.
All right.
Do you think
Yeah,
you would
I'm
like? Do you think you could help me with this?
Sure. What
Thank
do you
you.
need help with?
Oh, just keeping him calm. I'm gonna do a handle animal check. So. Yes. All right. Well, I guess if I'm just feeding him, I don't need to. But Heathcliff, I'm gonna do a handle animal and make sure I can interact with Mooches well. So, with some help, that'll be a 16. Is what I'm feeling.
Well, the horse seems to be pretty timid right now. It looks a little excited about the prospect of food, and with your assistance of Bo, it is pretty docile.
Excellent. I feed it and pet it a couple times. There. Good Mooches. Good horse. All right. Well, let's get saddled up then.
Hey, Heathcliff.
Yes.
This telepathy ability that I asked you for,
Mm-hmm.
will you be able to hear it? If I speak to Julius, say, I'm going to just try speaking through telepathy to Julius, saying,
Yep.
Hey Julius, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. It sounds a little echoey in here, though.
Did you hear that, Heathcliff?
Well, yes, because you had asked me about it, I made sure to pay attention. However, no, casual conversations if you do not call for my attention, casual dialogue inside your mind would be difficult for me to monitor, what with everything going on.
Interesting. Are you able to read our thoughts normally?
If I needed to, yes, but it would require me to stop focusing on everything else that's going on. So I would need some reasonable doubt before, wasting time with it. Should I have reasonable doubt?
I see. I'm gonna ask you to kindly never enter my mind.
I'll do my best, so long as it doesn't cause any harm to the mission.
There are very few things that I have. My mind is mine.
Sure thing.
All right then. South to Waterdeep.
Everyone have everything?
I'm
Yeah.
all set.
Okay, who's gonna take the first hour with the map? Should probably walk in the middle.
I don't mind taking the first tour here and acquainting myself with this piece of paper.
Okay. Perfect. So just stay in the middle so that the people in front and behind you can keep an eye while you're focused elsewhere.
Heard.
All right, let's go. Come on, Mooches. We're on an adventure.
Put this fire out, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could do it. Hold up. Let me just... And water. Go water particles.
Oh yes.
Perfect. Done.
Goodbye,
so
fire.
handy.
Yes.
I'm a little moist all the time, but we're gonna continue to ignore that.
Oh goodness.
Okay, wait. Which
Sounds
way
like something
south?
for a personal diary.
Is this way south?
No, this is south here. Now let's find a path.
Maybe this one will loop south.
Is there a road on the map?
I'm trying to read this map. This goes west and this goes east. South is not an option. Hello, Heathcliff. Hello?
Yes.
Ah, you are there. If we're trying... Oh, wait. my compass just shifted. That was bizarre. Now this appears to be south. Something was going on with my compass. This is the way we need to go, correct?
It should be, yes, so long as there
Okay.
aren't any side roads not marked on the map.
Very
Perfect.
bizarre. A second
Here
ago,
we
I could
go.
have sworn this was east. I'll get the hang of this in no time.
So the party begins to travel throughout the high road on their way to Waterdeep through the Mare of Dead Men. While Sheriff focuses on an intelligence check in order to absorb a bunch of information off of the map, one of the party members did their best to continue keeping the party on the right road with their survival skills. Advantage, of course, because a map is available, and the other needs to keep an eye out for any shenanigans or ambushes that might happen with a perception check.
I can help with the survival.
Would that be just a standard intelligence check, Heathcliff, or would that be a specific skill?
A pure intelligence check.
Oh.
I'll keep an eye out for danger.
Let's find
Excellent.
out here. Do.
18 on survival. So with advantage.
18 on intelligence.
All right.
Let's try
Right.
with that advantage, just in case. Nope. Well, wait, what was it? That is an 18.
And that is a 9 for perceiving danger.
And I had an advantage for. Nope, not that one. Ignore that one. 18 for survival.
Excellent. Everyone is on their game today as Sheriff gets a permanent 1d4 to add to any checks regarding nature or history in terms of recalling geographical locations along the Sword Coast. The party stays on the road for the majority of it, traveling southward for a while as the sun slowly increases in heat and beats on their back.
Which reminds me, Heathcliff,
Yes.
I would like to use my druid crafting abilities to detect the weather for the next 24 hours.
Right. Does that require any checks, or is this a natural given ability?
It is just an ability of the spell.
Well, it looks like it's going to be mostly sunny for the first half of the day, although as soon as the sun passes noon, it's going to get very humid, and at this pace, you should be arriving in a swampy terrain at that point, so it might get a bit hazy.
I see. All right. No bad weather ahead.
Several hours transpire as the party travels on the road south on their way to Waterdeep. Eventually, they arrive at a crossroad.
This has been a rather pleasant journey.
Yes, it's been quite relaxing.
No
Exhausted.
dragons, no bad guys.
No ghosts, no ghasts, or ghouls, or whatever. Yes.
Yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you are you drinking enough water?
Probably. I think I finished mine.
Before
Here,
we travel
well-
too far, I do want to recap the previous hours of map studying if the remainder of the party can also give me intelligence checks to see if they absorbed or retained anything.
Ah, yes. Just intelligence, like
Pure intelligence. We're just searching the mind, encasing some memory.
Okay.
See.
Very well. Oh, there it goes, and there it is.
Oh.
I believe I got a 17 with my memorying of the map.
Excellent, excellent.
Mine was a 10.
Fantastic. So it seems that everyone was able to retain a permanent D4 to their searching for geographical knowledge.
Excellent.
Well, shall we sally forth, friends?
Yeah. It's been a while.
Does anyone remember the name of the chap that we're supposed to talk to in Waterdeep to get our reward?
Durnan
That's
was
it.
his name.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, and we have another matter to discuss when we get there. Ooh, look, a sign.
Oh, and orcs. And
Hail, friends.
And flowers.
Oh, hello there.
howdy.
Coming from Phandalin, I see.
Yes. Fleeing, more like. Whereabouts are you headed? Hopefully not in that direction.
No, I was on my way to Neverwinter. You said Phandalin's in trouble, though.
Yes, well, perhaps you could help spread the word a little bit. There's a rather large white dragon there.
Really? No one warned anybody about a dragon. That's terrible.
It's a bit of a newer development, yes. The dragon has been traveling in all different directions, but it seems to have its eyes on Phandalin now.
I see. Well, yes, I'll make sure to let anyone know if I see them heading that way.
All right. We're headed to Waterdeep. Would you? It's this way, yes?
I just take this road south for about 7 days at normal walking pace. You're going to pass through the Mare of Dead Men and Sword Mountains. Once you get through the mountains, you should be able to see the city at the base of the river.
I see. And are you coming from that direction?
Yes, I was actually coming from the city myself, picking up my niece here.
Oh, hello.
She's quiet, but she's kind.
Well, is there any news that we should be aware of in terms of the road or any developments that we should be on the eye for? Keep an eye out for?
Is this your first time traveling this road? Where are you coming from? You are Net, born in Phandalin, traveled around this area any time before?
From the east.
Ah. Well, the Mare of Dead Men is a bit of a thick, swampy area. You're going to want to watch out for things like bullywugs, skags, and large frog snakes, that sort of thing. There was a battle that happened a good, I think, 100 years ago or something like that. The undead of those wars tend to rise from time to time, so you need to be on your guard as you travel through.
That's actually extremely helpful. Thank you.
You're most welcome. When you get to the Sword Mountains, make sure to keep the mountains on your left side as traveling. It's the easiest way to make sure not to get lost. If you hear the sounds of any dragons, it's most likely the bronze one, and it shouldn't be hostile so long as you don't agitate it.
Huh. Interesting. Keep the mountains on our left.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you indeed.
You're most welcome.
Well, all right. Well, we have clearly quite a ways journey, so unless you have anything to ask of us, but really, Phandalin is quite... I've told you the news, so...
Yes, no, I believe you have a bit more important matters to attend to, and I have to be on my way. Me and my niece have to get to a concert, so safe travels, be careful in the swamp, and well, yes, that's that.
One more question. This was an odd meeting place. It'd be out of place not to inquire, but this is a hangman's noose there. Is there any other structures in the area?
If you about halfway in between here and the city of Waterdeep is an old dwarven place known as Thornhold. I don't think there's a very large populace there anymore. They're a bit isolationist, but if you need emergency shelter, that's a good place to go.
Heard. All right. Well, thank you.
You're most welcome.
Sir, can I ask you one more question? And it's going to be a bit particular.
Yes?
What is the fanciest vehicle that you have ever seen?
Fanciest vehicle? Well, I suppose that would have been the big galleon down there in Waterdeep from the drow merchants brigand the earth. They have a theater troupe there right now with a very two pair of beautiful galleon ships.
Brigadier. I know that name.
It's they're a very popular traveling band of merchants and entertainers.
Well, we are entertainers ourselves.
Well then you might make good company if you run into them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, friends. So we should be on our way. Time is of the essence.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You're most welcome. Safe travels.
Have a good day.
But this is
Well,
rather
just-
exciting.
That noose was odd.
That was a lot. That was a lot. You know, you see that kind of stuff in storybooks, but here we are. But hey, there's a theater group. Maybe we can catch a ride. We do have to get to the Isles after all.
As we transition from one map to another, I will request another series of survival and perception checks. However, I need to switch back into the me character. I need to run upstairs. I am being dripped on by something above me. So, BRB.
Oh, goodness.
Don't you hate it when you're being dripped on by something above you?
Yeah, it's not the kind of drip we're going for.
But personally, I mean, I'm always moist here, so I guess I wouldn't really notice if I was getting dripped on.
Maybe Heathcliff could use your assistance.
What do you think the odds are that we'll be able to join this traveling group? I mean, are we that good? We're not really well known.
I mean, the two of us don't even play instruments.
Yeah, we're just the lights and effects.
Which is important, of course. Adds to the entire experience. But, I mean, I think in a pinch, you would be able to have some sort of performance thing, right? If somebody asked you something, like a riddle or a joke or a poem.
Yeah.
Something, I know.
Yeah.
Like a dance, perhaps. Perhaps if I made the illusion of some hip-hop beats and some breakdancing stuff, you could drop down and get some dance moves going. I don't know.
I look down at my very large 6'3" frame, and I'm like, this is not a dancer's body.
Yes, I understand. I'm 6'2" myself. Yes. The lankiness does not add to the dexterity and flow.
No, it really doesn't.
I mean, people around the Forgotten Realms love storytelling too. I mean, if you can really grip people and captivate them with your tales.
I don't really remember many stories.
Fair enough. You could always make stuff up.
That's true. Yeah, make stuff
That
up.
is true.
Or, you know, your Earth life could seem fantastical in a setting like this.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he remembers much of that.
Oh,
As some sort of
right.
amnesia.
My apologies.
Yeah, there's a few things. It's like if I'm not trying, sometimes things just come back. every once in a while. Just kind of fades. It's like moments of clarity and then nothing. That's the
Mm.
strangest thing, to not remember where you're from.
Well, brain
I know
injuries
exactly
are
how
different.
it is.
Oh,
I don't remember the 4th grade at all.
why?
Oh no.
I can't say. I don't know. I just don't remember it. I
4th
think I
grade
did.
was. Yeah. Did you finish? Did you complete the 4th grade?
I guess. I mean, I remember the 5th. I remember the 3rd.
Oh.
That year in 4th grade. It's a mystery.
Sometimes I have these weird dreams where I'm. Do you remember the old pencil sharpeners that you crank?
Oh yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd have dreams where I'd just be stuck there cranking forever. Kind of like an Inception when he's in limbo, you know, and the top keeps spinning.
Does the pencil get shorter?
Oh, the pencil, it doesn't move. Nothing happens. Kind of
Are
strange.
people watching you
Eventually, they all disappear.
and you're still cranking?
Just I have. It's my job. It's my duty.
Maybe that's where you've always been. That is, where you go. Like between lives, you just
I mean, when we have
panic.
moments like this, I'm starting to think that may be true. Yes, because I mean, we're here in some pocket dimension alternate. I mean, what do you think's happening to our bodies right now? Are we just like
Who's to
standing
say?
there? Oh, okay. All right. I don't mean to like not contribute, but these like both of these are really not my strength. So if anybody else has
Oh, I'll use
any
my eyes.
any number, yes, to add to it.
I'm fairly skilled in
I
survival.
I'm good at insight and arcana and things like that. But
I don't know where I learned it, but I did learn a fair number of survival skills.
Well, my half-elven eyes are not the best in this moment. And that appears to be a 7.
And 17. On the way there, I would like to read up on bullywugs, skags, and then just try to refresh my memory on some of the various undead if I have the time. Yes. Yes.
hmm.
These marshes, do they remind anybody else of the dead marshes
Dead marshes.
in Two Towers?
Oh
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
follow the lights.
I,
Yeah.
s- I, you
My
know.
favorite. My favorite of the trilogy. Yes.
Oh,
I
really?
yes.
Battle of Helm's Deep. It's amazing.
Yes. Of course.
Oh,
Yes.
that's true. That's true.
Greatest. One of the greatest battle scenes I think in at least
Oh,
recent cinema.
think of all those
Um.
horses having a good
You know
time.
when something's on like the tip of your tongue, but for your memory?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's that. That's what that is for me right now. This ring lord. Okay. Zombie.
Oh, there's cute
Wow.
little frogs here. I heard that. A little
Frogs?
cute little frog. I didn't see
Where?
a frog. I heard a
Where?
frog.
Is
Where's
that
the
a
frog?
monkey?
Where's the frog? Frog?
There's bamboo? We're in a totally different climate now, y'all.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I would
Well,
like to call out to any frogs in the area. Hello? Frogs? Hi. 5. Oh,
I'm sorry. Is that
Yeah,
down
no,
down to frog?
no, they're trying to mate, which I guess I didn't know that.
Oh.
Um,
Desperate to frog. Okay, I understand. Thank you.
yeah.
Okay.
You know
well,
like when you're around a lot of like young adults and they're all
Yes.
drinking,
Oh yes, I've
that,
met. I've
that
I've heard of these young adults.
and like and like there's a lot of drinking and there's like an energy to the room.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if someone gave voice to that energy. That's kind of what's going on around us right now.
oh. Uh,
Interesting.
But frogs, so it's very weird.
It's like a hormonal chorus.
Yeah, no, just enjoy those sounds of the frogs. I'm gonna pretend that I did not open this door for myself, and we're gonna keep going.
All right. Well, I'm gonna follow you into the frog orgy we go.
Oh God, this was a terrible decision.
These
You can't
frogs.
close your ears. That's the worst part.
I mean, you could stick your fingers in your ears.
Yeah, but we need to
Oh,
hear too.
mooches, be very careful. Stay on the path. Don't follow any lights.
All right. Do we want to explore or we want to stay on the main path?
Well, does it look like these are stepping stones?
It's alluring. I don't know. I have a thing for stepping stones.
There's a body over there.
Oh, okay. Well,
What?
oh, I
Well,
don't.
we could go check it out.
Check out the body. Perhaps loot it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's come over me here. I'm gonna be real, y'all. I don't loot bodies and attempt to.
I meant more like find out what killed it, so we know what might be in the area.
I've
Oh
only
yeah.
known.
Scholar.
I've only seen Sheriff loot a body once in our normal Earthbound
Yeah,
life, and it was a
Jay-
very special circumstance.
You said you wouldn't mention that
I'm
under
sorry.
any circumstances.
It was. They were dead. They were just asleep. All right.
So
Okay.
That's stranger somehow. Not in the tree
Oh,
though.
You're stepping all over the remains.
Oh,
Good
oh, be
news.
careful.
I'm sorry. It's
Wait,
it's
you don't
very
know if the
mucky.
ground is solid.
Let's do an investigation.
And
Let's
I've-
get Heathcliff in on this.
Yes, Heathcliff. I'd like to do a medicine check alongside whoever is doing an investigation check.
I'd
Thank
like
you.
to investigate.
I'd like to assist. I'd like to
Yes.
assist whoever's medicining.
Oh yes, actually, I would leave it to you if you think you'd be better.
I might.
Go ahead.
Anything
I
major.
will help you with medicine if that's what you're doing.
Fair enough.
Assist you.
That's an investigation check of a 13.
You are assisting me. That's very helpful.
Yes, yeah. So let's try again. Maybe together we can figure out something a little more conclusive.
It's just the frogs are so loud.
I know.
Like,
Try to focus.
So astonishingly loud.
Did you
I
honestly,
cannot
Did you
focus.
honestly do that twice? Wow, interesting.
You are really obsessed with these frogs, my friend.
You don't understand. You know,
Alright,
I'm
no.
beginning to. I think I'm
if you've
beginning.
ever been somewhere where like they don't speak the same language as you, like you can tune it out, but then once you enter a place where like they do speak the same language as you, suddenly you understand everything and it's just overwhelming. That's what's happening right now. It's awful. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Okay, fleeing from the south. Well, that's not a good news for us. But we don't know what killed it. Them. Sorry, body. No disrespect. During my investigation, can I search for any any items that might reveal what kind of person they were. Well, that makes me think that they were pursued by more humanoids and
Mhm.
maybe some tribal jungle people.
Does anybody else hear that splashing?
I'm reminded by about what the orc said about bullywugs. Those are basically frog folk.
Oh,
Yeah, they're apparently not very nice. Um, they are very good at hiding in swampy terrain. They have a big old leap. But other than that, they don't have anything particularly powerful other than they like to stay in groups.
are they like Murlocs?
I don't
Yeah.
know what that is.
Oh,
World of Warcraft. Dang it.
okay. Well, maybe we should head back up to the path.
What was the other one? Is bullywugs?
Skags?
Snags. Let's get back on the path. I'll
Skags.
Okay.
see
I
if I
thought that
can
was
get.
a Borderlands thing.
Hey, Mooches.
I mean, I suppose we could call a swamp a borderland.
No, I meant the game Borderlands.
Oh yes, the one with a bunch of different guns.
Yeah, mixing up all my lore.
Yes, me
Okay,
too. Honestly, now I'm thinking of Lord of the Rings now. Now that you mentioned two times.
everything is
I'm-
just blending.
I am not finding skags in this monster manual.
I think
Let's try
that's a
to-
Borderlands thing.
Skags, yes.
I
No-
think you said Skags.
No scrags either.
Oh,
This is not in this book.
well, there's more than one monster manual. So,
There is?
isn't there?
Monster Manual 2?
The remonstering?
Yep. Glad we haven't lost our sense of humor and we're lighthearted in this here swamp.
Sometimes I think it's just, avoiding all of the bad. Okay, I keep hearing the splashing. Let's go. Let's walk.
That's just the lovemaking of frogs. That's what I'm picturing.
Either way, I
Stay
don't.
close, mooches, please.
So far,
Watch
so
your-
good.
Watch your footing.
What was that?
Oh no,
Julius.
what was that?
Keep up,
Heathcliff.
please.
I'm gonna listen a little more intently on what that bizarre gulping sound was.
I'll do a
Just on the 13 kick today.
I'll do a perception. May as well. I'm not strong suit. That I don't know what that happened. Let's do the first one. A 17 for me.
Oh no.
All right, let's stray away from the left.
Oh,
Yes.
Should we maybe be quiet? I'm gonna sneak through.
Yeah. Let's try to be quieter. I will draw my sword just in case.
yep.
Yes.
Taking
that's
out
what
my
I do.
trumpet.
My wand.
Okay, all right, everyone, try to stealth it. We might need Heathcliff. Heathcliff?
I will make a stealth check here.
Yeah, we're
Don't know why that's happening. Anyway.
Oh.
Oh, my weak ankles have betrayed me.
Oh, mine have as well. I tripped.
I just so clumsy.
I got a soft 20.
Well,
I don't think that's going to matter.
Oh my gosh. Oh, God. Well, okay, weak ankles. Apparently, I still have weak ankles.
I'm enamored by the frogs now.
I know. I just like I like. Well, it's like
They're
you
more
want to know
enamored with each other.
and you don't want to know.
It's
Okay, be
really
very careful. This seems to get a little tricky.
Oh,
Okay. But we're
I'm
kind of at a high
gonna
ground.
I'm gonna lead mooches around this part.
Um, I'm gonna climb up this
Come on,
wall
buddy.
really fast and just get over this wall and then Heathcliff. Now with my vantage point, could I make a perception check to take in the surroundings? Okay. Let's use my eyes, which are probably stronger than my ankles. That's a 15 I'm picturing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, everybody.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So on the other side of this rock mountain here, to the left of us, is a giant toad. And then,
Oh, that left.
yeah, this left over this way, and we're kind of like where we found that body, and then to the right, down in the mud, is a glowing crystal. These are both like quest items.
Ooh, that crystal's enticing.
I know the toad is also kind of enticing. I mean, I think Bo could talk to the toad, but also, I don't know if that's a bad thing.
How big is the toad?
I would
Like
classify it as a
bigger than
giant.
me?
I'm not an expert in toads. I would
You
say
can
probably
judge
not.
comparative size, can't you?
Yeah, I mean I've never been really good at that. That's not a strong suit of mine, but
Let
I
me
don't
just
think
let me
it's
just.
bigger than you.
I'm just gonna
Oh, here, yeah. Here,
eh,
get up here.
crawl on my hands and knees here.
It's over there. It's that way. Right
Wait,
here. Right. Oh,
there's-
right. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Get down.
okay.
Get down.
Okay. Is it bigger than me, Heathcliff?
No.
Yes, but like big enough that it could eat me. I don't need your sass right now. Well, frogs don't have teeth, and they can't really
Push
chew.
things with their eyeballs.
Yeah, they push. That's right. They take a very good.
Oh, heck darn. Okay. Um,
You want? Let's leave it alone. Yeah. There's
okay.
just some things, beauty of nature, all that. Leave it alone.
That's true. I mean, but also, like, we're up here. What if we tried to talk to it? Oh, no, we'd probably draw more attention.
No,
Okay, well, all right, let's leave the
fine.
toad alone. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
just
no. What have Cher and Julia's gotten up to with this crystal?
No, it comforts me. It kind of reminds me of home for some reason.
if I have to thorn whip you out of a swamp, it's not going to be pleasant.
I think we need it.
Can you explain why?
I don't know. It doesn't belong here.
According to you?
It doesn't match anything else around here. It's speaking to me. I think it wants to be taken out of this swamp.
Yeah, let's. You know what?
We have rope.
Let's leave it.
Can't leave both. I think that we need to interact with one of these things. You know, character development and whatnot.
That's true. We do need to gain levels.
I had my character development.
That's
It
also
was called
true.
dying.
That's also true.
Well, I feel like I could use some development.
Oh, all right, Sheriff. I think. All right, we have rope. Let's tie one at the end of the rope to you, and then send you on out to get it.
Can I cast detect thoughts on Phoenix to attempt to hear what Phoenix is hearing? Yes,
Oh,
that's fine. I'm using.
I'm
Are you?
feeling. Oh, I'm feeling longing. I don't know. The light. I feel like a moth to a flame. I, 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 I don't know. Uh,
Yeah.
it's intriguing. I feel comforted looking at it.
Hey, Phoenix. Don't take this the wrong way. A little concerned that you're being somehow mind controlled by a crystal. Do you mind if I listen in on your thoughts?
I mean, that's fine. As you were, but I got a strong will.
I'm asking for permission. I'm not gonna enter without your permission.
Oh, I mean, sure, but stay out of the attic of my thoughts. Don't go in there. We don't go in there.
That's
I mean,
reasonable.
it's mostly it's whatever you're thinking at the moment. So it's just kind
Oh,
of if there's anything kind of creeping around in there, influencing, maybe I'll get a whiff of it.
I don't think there is. I really don't. But I
Just
mean, feel free. That's fine.
yeah,
Whatever.
I'll
I
cast a
trust you.
spell, and
I
you
trust
just
you,
like
God.
look at the crystal and just kind of think naturally.
All right. All right. All
I'd
right.
like to do an Arcana check, Heathcliff, on the crystal.
And I have cast detect thoughts.
All right, so with my bonus, that would be a 13 total, is what I'm sensing. Hmm. I believe I may be able to make use of this crystal, my friends.
Yeah, we should get it for Julius. Julius needs a crystal. Let's get the crystal for Julius.
Am I getting anything abnormal from the detect thoughts spell?
Yeah, go for it. I think I did. Let's get the crystal for Julius, for my friend. He needs this beautiful crystal.
It doesn't seem to be anything abnormal. I made an insight check.
Hmm.
Hey,
Sheriff,
all right.
Sheriff doesn't usually say my name that much in a 30-second span.
What do you mean?
Unless I'm,
I
unless
got
I'm doing
nothing.
something, unless I'm doing something stupid.
All right, we got some rope. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tie a rope around whoever's going over there, so we can pull you back if we need be.
Does anyone have mage hand? Can we try to lift it up out of there?
I have thorn whip.
I actually do have Mage Hand, since I re-channeled and assessed my arcane abilities and realized that I actually get 5, not 4 of these quicker spells, if you will. So,
Why don't we
yes,
try that first?
I think it's a good attempt. I believe 10 pounds is the limit, so if it
Yeah,
happens to be within that limit, then
you might want to get in better eye shot of it.
yes.
Maybe a little bit further over here.
It's real good from up here.
I'll come
Alright.
with you.
Absolutely. That will be an even 10.
I'm really focused on this crystal, so it'll be a 9.
Yes. I think, Shadow, I think we're okay here. I hope this doesn't trigger a trap or anything. Can I do an
Oh,
insight check to think if there's gonna be like a trap that sets off immediately? Alright, not the best. Shadow, you may want to lend
I,
your mind to this. Mine was a 5.
oh, yeah, I can look around. I can look around for some traps. I'm not as skilled in that, but I can definitely give it a try. Heathcliff, that would be an insight. Well, that's 17 to look around for traps and things and bits and bobs. Oh, on second thought, I just I feel like something's wrong here.
Just lift it out of there. Use your mage hand.
Wait, can you use our mage hand from the higher up vantage point, where Sheriff is? Is that going to be close enough?
It's like, what,
The
20
range
feet?
is pretty. Yeah, let me dive into my mind and remember the range of this. Let's see.
The tinglies.
Yes. Um, okay. So, 30 feet. As long as I'm within 30 feet of it, yes.
Hmm.
To
Um,
prepare an action,
it is.
Heathcliff?
Yes.
Yes, I'd like to prepare an action. In case anybody arrives from my vantage point, I'm gonna blast them with a trumpety fiery blast from up here. The second anyone makes themselves known.
I believe this is within 30 feet, Heathcliff, hopefully, and I can be at a little bit of a safer range here.
Okay. I'll be right here in case anything jumps out, but we should get ready to run.
All right. Did that have a decimal in there? Did I read that correctly in my mind's eye? Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know if it was 302 or 30.2. Anyway, there we go. That is what I was asking. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to cast Mage Hand to try to lift the crystal, and that's all. Well, excellent.
Shoot.
Hmm.
Well,
I'd like.
we could.
Always important to pee before combat.
I pee during combat.
I probably did that one time.
All right. Oh, J Rose, we need an initiative check from you, and then we are back. We are about to begin combat as the party attempted to loot a small focusing crystal-like object, only to be surprised by a batch of
Not that surprised.
a semi-surprised, a moderately displeasing surprise by a pack of bullywugs, and then Bo goes after
11 for me.
and then
Surprise is the lowest.
Phoenix, and then you, and then you, and then them. All right. So, starting with this singular bullywug that seems to be a bit more equipped than the rest. The creature hops.
Oh wait, my prepared action.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna say realistically, it would have probably been the one that's in the swamp, right at my eyes.
Believable. Unleash a fiery bolt.
Let's see.
What?
Oh, it's not linking up again. 1 second. That would be a 9 to hit.
I believe the frogs are too dexterous and dodge the blast as it shoots through. The explosion slightly larger than anticipated due to all the fumes in the swamp, but does not do any damage to the bullywug.
That's good to know and
Oh,
exciting.
no. Oh, yes, oh, no.
In the meantime, what does the you takes a leap and lands here because it doesn't have as much movement. The creature puffs up its under its throat area and lets out a
I see.
the other bullywugs around them kind of echo the chant, and they seem to be feeling bolstered from the shout.
Oh.
And do and do and do. Bo, you are first to react.
Mooches! I'm gonna call Mooches.
Hey,
Tell him to come over here.
I don't know, I'm kind of freaked out. There's frogs everywhere.
Come to me!
Oh, gee, I don't know. Oh, I'm really spooked out. Okay.
Just like make sure you don't get hit by them.
One of the bullywugs is within attack range and attempts to make a stabbing attack at
you dare.
Mooches. What is Mooches' AC?
Draft
Mooches horse. All right. Draft
Draft
horse.
horse. That would be.
Oh,
10.
it might be 12. Yeah.
It strikes, dealing 4 piercing damage to Mooches, who has 19. So now at that, plus oops, nope, just that. Mooches is injured.
Whoa.
I'm gonna train Mooches to fight.
Who did that? This one?
It was really me. He stabbed me in the butt. It hurt a whole bunch.
Who did it to you? This one?
Yeah.
This one over here? You die first. I am going to cast Moonbeam. And put a Moonbeam on that one. Which means it must take a do a Constitution saving throw.
that will indicate Moonbeam for now.
Like, that's not a Constitution saving throw.
All right,
That's a pumpkin.
Constitution. A 20. A very durable frog.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to use a reaction. This is a new ability that I picked up from you, Heathcliff.
Excellent. I love to see it.
It's called Silvery Barbs. I'm gonna magically distract this triggering creature. And force them to re-roll that saving throw and take the lower result. And it also has a secondary action. I'm going to give one of my compatriots, how about Shadow, advantage on her next attack roll.
Excellent. It caused the creature to fail its Constitution save.
And so the Moonbeam does 12 points of damage.
12 points of lunar damage.
That's correct.
It seems whatever bolstering effects were over the bullywug before have subsided, and it has taken some damage.
Okay. And then, as a bonus action, where are my pals? How many around them? Not that many. It's mostly us. Okay, I'm gonna summon my spirit totem, and it's going to be a bear totem. And I'm going to summon it. It's a 30-foot sphere, so I'm going to summon it. See how big? Can I? Oh yeah, I can get all of us. Great. At the center of this sphere, so that it gets all of us.
Oh, yes.
There.
There's a spectral bear spirit in the air, providing a bolstering effect.
It does look like Pooh Bear. And that'll be my turn. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to move in front of Mooches.
Nuzzles
And
you
then-
nervously.
It's gonna be okay, buddy.
Freaking out! Sheriff.
Can't seem to move yet.
Trying again.
There we go. All right. Well, I am going to move in front of you, Bo. Ha ha ha. And I'm going to cast Mirror Image upon myself and make 3 duplicates of me.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot to mention the bear spirit gives you +9 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Wow.
That includes Mooches.
I'll take those happily. All right. So now there are 4, forgive me, standing here as I'm going to attempt to tank all of these fellas.
Did you just get
And
4 times hotter in here?
oh,
Oh.
smoke it. I'm gonna protect my friends. And let me see. Bo, you're beautiful. I'm gonna protect your beautiful self. Take Bardic Inspiration, and that'll be my turn. Shadow, don't forget that you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Yes.
Julius. There is a bullywug directly behind you with its spear brandished.
Yes. I will turn around, and oh, it's not working the way it should. There we go. And I will cast Frostbite upon this creature. As an icy shard emanates down upon it, it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Totaling 14.
My DC is 14. I guess he passed.
That passes.
Okay. Then he. It is a catch-up. Very well then. I will. Let's see. Don't know if I want to give him an attack of opportunity then. I believe that will conclude my turn.
Shadow.
Alrighty. Julius, run for the high ground. Don't worry about me. I can handle these.
Alright.
And I'm going to, with my silver longsword, I'm going to slash at this frog person.
Chop.
What? And the advantage that I have. Okay, well, there's that. It's a 17 to slash.
It strikes true, cutting through their thick hide armor.
Okay, and then now we're going to take this and I'm gonna use my new thing that I got from you, Heathcliff, of my Savage Attacker, where I can re-roll my damage die and take either option.
That's very powerful.
Okay, well, we are definitely going with the first option, which I believe was a 9.
You cut a severe gash across its stomach. It struggles to keep its innards in while remaining upright.
And then I'm just gonna yell at it viciously, and that'll be my turn.
Make an intimidation check to see if you can make your stance known.
I may not speak frog, but I can yell powerfully. That is a 21.
Bro.
All right, is that the end of Shadow's turn?
Yes.
And thus the bullywogs take their turn. This bullywog, terrified. Moonbeam! The bullywog standing in the beam makes another Constitution save in order to resist damage, totaling 15.
It does make the save, however, it takes half damage instead.
Aha.
3 points of damage. Whoa.
All right. Now stepping aside from the moonbeam in order to not be beamed anymore, the creature pulls out, hoists its spear over its head and attempts to throw it at the one who cast the beam on them, Bo. The spear flies and disappears somewhere into the muddy swamp below. The bullywug behind it attempts to do the same, throwing a spear at Bo. Rolling a 15 to hit. I believe that hits Bo. Grace.
It sure does. Yes, it sure does.
Dealing 3 piercing damage.
I was trying to protect your face, Bo.
That's okay.
The bullywug.
I have to make a concentration check, yes? That's con save.
Yep.
10 is what I have to be, right? 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Yes, and so 10.
Hey!
Alright, concentration remains, and the bullywug that croaked earlier charges towards the cluster of sheriffs and attempts to first to jab a spear at Phoenix. Oops, that's the damage dice. Probably should actually attempt to hit first. Rolling a 13 to hit.
So I rolled a 14, which would mean it would deflect to one of my doubles, and it does not hit their armor class, so that misses.
Right. And then the frog puffs its throat again and goes. And both Bo, the lovely companion Mooches, and Sheriff all need to make wisdom saving throws.
What does your Bardic Inspiration do for saving throws?
Ooh, 1 second. Let me check. Thinking
I
in my
believe
mind.
it gives you like advantage, like Bardic Inspiration advantage.
1 second. Let me check. No matter what happens, based on the result, you gain 4 temporary hit points.
Okay, so not worth right now anyway.
But you still, you
I
can
could
still
use
use it for the roll itself.
Don't need it, probably. 23.
Very nice.
How about a 14, Heathcliff?
So the both of you will take half damage as you resist these psychic energies coming out of this bullywug. So take 4 psychic damage. Oh, and I guess Mooches also has to make a save. Very unfortunate. Monsters, Mooches.
There.
Save for Mooches. Mooches saves. Mooches takes 4 damage. Mooches is moderately wounded. Bo, it is your turn. Wait, no, I missed 2 bullywugs. One bullywug over here attempts to protect their team leader by jumping through the air, landing and attempting to drive a spear into the cluster of sheriffs. Rolling a 12 to hit, missing in the group. They're disoriented by the sheer number of people occupying the same space. Now, down here, this bullywug panics due to its situation, uses an action to disengage, and leaps 20 foot into the air, looking terrified at its opponents. And now it is Bo's turn.
Okay. If I use my action to move the moonbeam, can I place it between those 2 bullywugs that are here? Because it is a 5-foot radius, so if I place it there... Oh, sorry, that's in the air. Hold on, let me try to... But if it is a 5-foot radius, so can I have it so that it hits the 2 of them? Like that?
Just gonna double check the spell. When it's a 5-foot radius, isn't that just a 5-foot square, or is it a 15-foot by 15-foot plus sign?
I don't know. I just know what a radius is. So it just says 5-foot radius.
Yep. So it only occupies a 5-foot square.
That's not how a radius works.
That's how D&D's radii work.
D&D can suck. All right.
In
well,
their universe, we play by their rules.
I'm going to move it onto the croaker then, as my action.
Upon hovering over the creature, it must make a save right away, correct?
I believe so.
So.
It is when it enters the space.
It fails the save. Or they fail the save.
Yeah, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. I don't know if that
So,
counts.
it does count. So,
Okay.
they failed the save.
Okay. So that would be 2d10 damage. I don't know why it's not sending the 2d10. We will just do it manually.
Must be too powerful.
10 damage.
10 damage to the croaker.
Then, as a bonus action, I am going to Healing Word Mooches. Healing Mooches. Oh, wait, no, I can't. It's a first level spell. I cannot do that. Sorry, Mooches. I love you. And that will be my turn.
Jareth.
All right. With my trumpet in hand, I'm going to play a very, very loud note to harm the eardrums of these two fellers right on over here as I cast Shatter. They're going to need to give me a Constitution saving throw as a trumpet blast ruffles the airwaves around them.
The smaller one rolls a 19, and the larger one rolls a 3.
All right. The larger one will take full damage, and the smaller one takes half. Of 13 on the larger one,
13 on the larger one.
and half on the smaller. And as a bonus action, I'm going to Bardically Inspire Mooches by winking at him.
Now that's a horse of another color.
Mooch's tail swishes excitedly. Julius.
Yes. Okay. I will attempt to. Let's see. This frog's up there. I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt on this Mamma Jamma. This time it's a spell attack.
Which Mamma Jamma?
The one that is jumped up on this perch.
Right.
Near Shadow and I. So, attack. Alright, that is a 19 to hit? No, 18 to hit, sorry.
That is going to land centered of your target.
Excellent. So I need to calculate which damage type it is. It's an 8-sided die. Nope, not that. No. Oh. Oh. No. Okay, ignoring all the green ones. They don't matter. 5. Okay. So that will be lightning damage. Interesting. So then
Lightning damage.
yes. So that will be 9 plus 2, 11 lightning damage at this froggy fellow.
The creature surges and twitches before its eyes burst and its organs stick through the open mouth of the carcass as it collapses to the ground.
Excellent. I will then use my move action to hop-a-dop over here. Should be within my range, and see what aid I can lend to our high ground fellows. How much was that? Was that about 20
That's 15 feet.
Excellent. I'll go over here, and that will be my turn.
Shadow.
Okay. Seeing Julius has left, I'm going to step forward 1. And then I am going to scream out an unsaid amount of words in giant, and I'm going to activate my giant's might, which means for 1 minute I become the size large. and I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and I can sometimes do extra damage. So now that I am large and in charge, I'm gonna take a moment and I'm gonna yell out at all of the frog personnel. You flee this swamp. It no longer belongs to you. As I'm brandishing my sword.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Alrighty. That would be an 18 with the advantage.
Excellent. And does that end your turn?
And I will. Let's see. That was the bonus action. Okay. I will take one more step towards the crystal as I shake the ground now as I walk, and that will be my turn.
Excellent. The bullywug standing nearby you seems incredibly shaken by what had just happened between its friend being blasted by lightning and its enemy enlarging itself. It panics and flees into the swamp. The others up top seem too occupied with the engagement they are involved with to notice what is happening below. So 2 more bullywugs hop, skip, and jump their way down, all to cluster around Sheriff, each taking a turn jabbing their spears into...
Forgive me, I believe they threw their spears.
You are correct. These two are going to have to resort to biting, chomping down on you, one after another, one critically hitting you.
I'm gonna use my reaction again. Spending my second to last first level spell slot. Oh wait, second spell slot. I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
That causes it to re-roll and take the lower, correct?
That is true, my friend. And
turning that critical hit into a critical failure.
and giving Bo advantage on their next attack roll.
Having completely failed, the other bullywug follows suit, trying to chomp at you, rolling a 13 to hit, which I believe does
That one
not.
misses.
Bullywug at number 3. Oh, were you about to do something?
No, I was inquiring what that first attack was.
Bite.
If that hit. No, I'm
It was a natural 1.
Okay, thank you.
The other frog attempting to jab but failing. The bullywug near it, the croaker near it seems to be getting irritated by the incompetence of their companions. And on its turn, their turn, they try one more time to blow. What? And make demand of the area using its booming voice. Only Sheriff, Bo, and Mooches need to make wisdom saving throws.
So 13.
And a 10.
All right, so then Mooches and Bo will take half. Phoenix will take full,
Bring it on.
dealing 7 psychic damage, or 3 for half. And And
Well, they started their turn in Moonbeam.
Oh,
Sorry.
they did start their turn in Moonbeam, so they must also succumb to a Constitution save, which they do. And
Right.
they
Take 10 points of radiant damage.
take 5 points of radiant damage.
Sorry, 5 points.
And,
I got excited. No, wait, that's full because I rolled a 10 on the 2d10. I rolled one die
okay.
instead of 2.
And then it turns and attempts to flee, using their companions as a shield of sorts.
Do I get an attack of opportunity there?
You
No,
may
I use my
attempt.
reaction. No, I do not
Oh,
actually.
you did.
I use my reaction this turn.
All right, that means right there, Bullywog goes to, and now it is Bo's turn.
Okay.
Oh, take the one that's fleeing. I got these 3.
Right, I'm going to then send my Moonbeam over to the large one using my action. And then I did not think of this last turn. That's not casting a spell, it's just moving it. So I could have healing worded. How are you looking, Phoenix?
A-okay.
Alright, I will send that healing over to Mooch's then.
Right.
Doing
Also, the Bullywog failed their save against the Moonbeam entering their space.
Right, so that will be 11 points of radiant damage.
Burning underneath the lunar light, the croaker falls to the ground dead.
And I heal Mooches for 7 points of healing.
They look almost good as new.
All right. And that will be my turn. Get him, Phoenix.
All right. I believe I can get all 3 of these individuals without harming my friend. 10 feet. All right, Heathcliff, I'm going to attempt to shatter them again. One more once. They need to give me a Constitution saving throw, beating a 15.
Beating a 15, we have 2. 2 passes, 1 fail.
All right. 2 will take half damage, and 1 takes full. That's 12.
All right.
And I'm gonna hold on to my Bardic Inspirations, and I'm gonna end my turn.
Right, Julius.
All right. So there's 3 frogs total.
There are 3 living bully, with 4 technically, but the other one has run out of sight.
Right. Okay. Understood. Very well then. Power. Okay. I will use a sorcery point to cast a twin spell and fire 2 Ray of Frost at the 2 frogs closer to me. I'll move just a bit this way to aim. So 1 at each of the 2 closest to me. This is why I rolled my dice last time. I don't like these.
First one misses, but the second one?
The second one will be a 12.
Unfortunately, the second one misses as well.
Alright, I'm gonna spend another sorcery point to do a quickened spell, and now cast 2 more Ray of Frosts at a bonus action. And I will be rolling actual dice this time. Okay, so that is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
And no, not as good. A 14.
The second one misses.
Oh, I'm sorry, 15.
Oh, 15. They both hit.
Okay, cool. Sorry, math is that's difficult right now. Let's see. Ray of Frost. So the first one deals 6 cold damage. And the second one deals 8 cold damage as 2 beams fire out. Exactly.
Killing the second one, but heavily wounded the first one.
Excellent. That'll be my turn.
Shadow.
All right, with my large and in charge self, I'm gonna reach over and pick up this crystal. And then now that I have the crystal in my possession, I am going to dash up and over this hill. Oh gosh, I'm a bit large. It's up here. Okay, thank you. Okay, and that was using my dash action. I have the crystal. As soon as I get up here, I'm gonna survey the situation, and then I'm just gonna start cackling very loudly. And that'll be my turn.
Can you please cackle in a large shadow voice? Thank you.
Yes.
The two remaining bullywugs become well aware of their situation and panic. The one with their spear in hand still, quickly throws it to the ground, and both of them begin to prostrate themselves on the ground in a begging gesture. Bo, it is your turn.
They've given up, haven't they? Is the one that attacked Mooches still alive?
No, that was this one.
Okay, good. Well, go on then. Get out of here.
Hold on a second.
No? No? I mean, they've given up. I don't want to fight them. I'm mostly doing this because I want to see if it works. I'm going to drop concentration on the moonbeam, and I'm going to cast Enlarge on Shadow.
That increases a creature's size category by 1, correct?
Yes. It works! Very large! Flee! Flee for your lives!
The bullywugs look absolutely terrified. Sheriff?
You don't want to question them? Ask about the crystal? Maybe see if they have any other possessions? They attacked mooches.
I don't speak bullywug, do you?
I don't they speak frog? Did you mention that?
They can kind of communicate vaguely with frogs.
To just so that I understand the flow of time, is everyone accepting their surrender, or does anyone wish to do anything violent before I allow everything to resume a normal pace?
No more violence on my end, but I definitely don't want them to just vanish from this point.
Go for it. If you want to try, I mean, I can give it a shot.
I think it's worth a shot if we could figure out something about this crystal. I'm good on combat.
All right, just tag in with Julius.
Oh, yes. I'm good.
All right, and Shadow?
No more combat.
No more combat. All right, so music begins to calm down.
I suppose I can try to speak with them. See if they can understand me, though they're not beasts, so I don't know how well this is going to work. But You there, Bullywug. Can you understand what I'm saying?
It seems to be making gestures in an attempt to convey its emotions, but it's speaking a unique language. You happen to speak the language of Bullywug.
No, but they can vaguely communicate to frogs. I have an idea. Hey, Sheriff,
Yes.
catch! I'm gonna leap towards them, and as I leap, I'm gonna wild shape into a frog.
I will attempt to catch you. Let's see. How about what's that? Acrobatics?
Give us an acrobatics to see if you can catch this creature flying out of the sky, changing its shape and mass.
Yeah. How about a 16?
You'd have a cute little frog in your hand.
Oh, that was adorable. You can feel free to do that anytime. All right. I hold the frog towards this one on the left here, gently in my palms, and my other hand on my rapier.
You're so large.
They look around panicked, looking at between the frog and the very large humanoid, and they seem to be confused about the message.
Can you understand me now?
What? They look at you a bit confused before shaking their head in acknowledgement.
I'm going to use my telepathy to communicate with Sheriff. It seems to be working.
Interesting. Well, keep trying. See if they have any items.
Leave your things here.
They drop a handful of collections such as turtle shells and various leathers and hides, as well as their remaining spears. One of them has a kind of bone necklace trinket that they throw on the ground, and the other one has a shoulder pauldron that looks like it once belonged to an alligator or crocodile.
Not gonna lie, Phoenix, this feels a little wrong. Was there something that you wanted to ask them?
No, I just want this leather. That's fine. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Leave. Run.
I believe in balance, and they attacked mooches. And we got some leather, and I believe that's a hide for a hide.
I'm going to leap onto your hat and sit on your hat.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm cool with this.
Frog
not
legs
wrong.
kind of kicking around.
We can also leave anything we don't want behind.
Oh, Shadow, your voice is so rough. I like it.
Thank you. I think I'm shrinking down now though.
We all hear the sound from Mario. Heathcliff, I would like to investigate and see if that crystal is still nearby in the brush,
I have it.
or if it was a fake.
I have the crystal.
You have the crystal. Oh, do you think I can
Yeah.
examine it?
Yeah, sure. Maybe we should get out of the swamp though before they come back.
Oh,
Like before
yeah,
they rally.
That's probably a good idea. That's a good idea.
Wait, where's Bo?
Oh, we're over here. They're on my hat. I wanted to check out this leader and see if they've got anything on them of note. Heathcliff.
Let's. You give me a perception as we search the contents of this creature.
How about a 22, my friend?
Well, it has a set of hide armor on it. It's very worn and old. It's decorated with some etchings that must mean something to their species. They also had a makeshift wooden shield as well as a shiny green rock.
Oh, I take that shiny green rock.
Very well.
Real
Alright, we
quick,
got-
Shadow, while they're distracted, I can speak to things telepathically now. So, I mean, you can't talk back, but that's a thing. If we need to send secret messages.
There's just
Cool.
silence. You said I can talk back.
Yep. Good acting. All right.
Well, apologies for the violence, but we got the crystal. Probably pretty useful.
I think so.
If you would like to use your arcane knowledge to see if you can understand this item.
Absolutely. Yes. Do an Arcana check, Heathcliff, and see what we can do. Oh, that will be a 17 total.
Right. The crystal itself is difficult to search. There it is. The crystal itself seems to have a sort of telepathic connection in some way. It can't speak per se, but depending on the wielder, the attuned creature to this item, some sort of effect should happen depending on the creature's intelligence.
Interesting. That's worth exploring. I don't have the spell currently, but an identify spell would be useful here. But it's not available in my current moment, so I will take the crystal for now and see if I can discern more about it in the future. Hopefully the near future.
Well,
All right, we got 2 rocks. That one might be important.
Yes.
We're all okay. Should we continue? Do we want to do anything else here? Do you want to see that big frog now that you are a little frog, Bo?
Maybe not. Let's not risk it. That was over where that dead body was.
I'll
So
hop over to you and just like flick my tongue at you.
Oh, you better buy me a drink first, Bo.
maybe we should get out of the swamp. I think we've lingered here long enough.
All right, would you like to ride along for a while?
I am going to drop the wild shape.
I just heard another frog. Maybe that frog was interested in Bow Frog.
Bo frog?
I'm good. No thanks. That's not something I want to explore.
I'm gonna put this leather on Mooch's real quick.
All right, everybody, gather up your things and we'll carry on.
Maybe I could use that leather to make some horse armor.
Ooh, there's an idea.
you have approximately 1d 2 pounds of leather and hides.
2 pounds.
Excellent.
Instead of footage, unfortunately, things are typically measured in pounds. I don't exactly understand, but if you understand the weight to footage ratio, then there you go.
It depends on how thick the leather is, which is typically measured in ounces, which honestly has nothing to do with the weight. A typical wallet, for example, would be about 2 to 4 ounce leather. I make hats out of about 4 ounce leather. It doesn't weigh that much.
Are you supposed to go this way? Is this the way?
I believe this is southward.
Yeah.
Does someone have the map currently?
Oh.
The map is gone, I think.
Yeah, the map should be
Oh,
gone.
it only lasted for 4 hours. That's right.
You can make another one.
I think once we get out, hopefully we're almost close to getting out of the swamp.
All right. Oh, that was very good. I thought that went mostly well.
That's
Right?
fine. Yeah,
Yes,
we're
Get
getting
out this
stronger.
tree here.
definitely.
As the party continues onward through the swamp, if someone wishes to give me a history check with their 1d4 advantage to remember the layout of the map, I can tell you how far you've gotten, and then give me the standard travel survival perceptions, and we will see where you end up.
Oh, I will do the survival.
I'll give it a shot with the map, since I'm proficient in history.
And
We'll
I'll
give
proceed
that
for
a-
danger.
We'll give that a scrolly roly. Back to the normal rolls, I see. The D4 helps. That will be 12.
Right?
That is a 12 to perceive any danger.
Right?
And for the survival, that's a 10. I'm going to add that Bardic Inspiration. An 11.
Right. Looking at the map, Julius can confirm that they are still traveling throughout the Mare of Dead Men. How far they've gotten, they aren't very sure. And the party travels onward for a few more hours before it becomes much darker later in the evening. Does the party wish to rest anywhere or push through the night?
Do we have a sense of how close we are to the mountains, or no?
Based on the most recent survival check and map search, I would say it's not very known, but you can see the mountains in the distance.
Well, we could try to push on and get to the mountains. There might be more cover there as far as resting places, or we could try to rest here in the marshes, but who knows if the bollywogs or bullywogs or whatever else is in here is going to come after us.
I think they learned their lesson, but where would y'all be the most comfortable?
I'm pretty much anywhere.
Okay.
Really.
Does Mooches have any strong feelings about this?
I don't know, Mooches, do you have somewhere you want to rest? Do you need to rest, buddy?
I don't know. I'm pretty hurt from all that those mean frogs.
Oh.
But
Yeah, absolutely. Here, let me heal you some more. I'm gonna heal Mooches again using another healing word. There you go. It'll be alright, buddy. It's gonna be 6 points of healing. There.
Okay.
oh wow, look at that! It doesn't even look like I got hit or anything. That's really cool.
Yeah, you know what? If you're ever feeling sick or hurt or injured, I can help in any way I can.
Oh, thanks. But no, I mean, just now that I don't hurt anymore, I feel pretty okay. If you want to keep going for a bit.
Okay. And then real quick, I'm just gonna druid craft a small flower and put it in Mooch's mane. All right, let's keep going.
Aw.
All right, so keep traveling, spellcasters. How are we feeling?
I feel pretty good.
I have
Yeah, I'm decent.
I have about 2 firsts and 1
Well.
second.
Actually, I got.
I still have my nope, 1 wild shape.
I have 3 firsts and no seconds, but I can use a couple new features a few times. Well, wait, no, I have 1 second. Sorry.
So, should we push on a little bit further, maybe take a short rest, and then continue on to the mountains? Time is of the essence right now.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, let's go. Push on a little bit further.
Through the
Then,
night?
yeah, and then perhaps we'll take a short rest and we'll do that. Who has night vision? And
I
do we need torches?
Sheriff and I do.
I
We
can
would
see
need
in the desert.
Torches.
Well, let's try to light a small flame. So for Bo, myself, and Mooches, but try to keep it a little bit shielded, so it's not too
Yes.
bright.
Okay, like a bullseye lantern, if you will.
Right. The party pushes on for a while, choosing to find their way out of out of the swampy terrain of the Mare of Dead Men and find a camping place somewhere in the Sword Mountains just south of that. The party travels for a few more hours as the sun disappears. Temperature begins to drop as their elevation rises from a humid lowland area to a now cold and wet upper atmosphere. The mountains are not high enough to gather any snow, but are tall enough to cause the party to shiver a little bit as they travel throughout it. Just taking a moment to load these characters in this time round.
Oh, it's getting a little chilly. Perhaps we should think about buying some new gear. We do have a bit more money.
Yes, something warmer would be probably in our best interest.
Yeah,
Um,
and we're going to some aisles, so maybe some waterproofing.
as I walk around, as it gets cold, I'm going to cast Produce Flame, and just kind of hold that flame and use it and like huddle next to anybody who's cold to
Oh,
like help warm them up.
I can help too. I could have my trumpet constantly low blowing like we flambéed that dead cow so long ago. If we want to
That
walk
was.
with additional fire.
Do you have the spell Produce Flame?
I do.
Oh, okay.
That's the spell that I'm casting.
Perfect.
Oh, I turned off the torch. Yeah, so that I would be. That way, I can keep us a little bit warm.
Chilly. Well, we got here. Were we thinking about taking a short rest or?
I was thinking so we don't have to travel all the way through the night. Maybe find the little indentation in the mountainside and huddle up.
All right. Is anybody injured?
I don't think
Not
so.
really.
No, I mean, I came out of that mostly unscathed. It seemed
Okay.
like Mooches and Shadow took the most. the
I
brunt of it.
I took a good amount, but the
Oh yes.
temporary hit points helped, and I actually didn't take a single attack. I just took that broken in my ears. I'm missing 2
Well,
hit points.
I actually didn't take any.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I got to
The
tank that time.
yeah, absolutely. The frog creature near us tried to flee. I think I don't even think he tried to attack us once.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, maybe I think up around here it looks like there's going to be a little nook. We can make a little bit of a camp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just take a breather, kind of count our supplies, maybe get something to eat, and I'll sing
Yes.
us a little song of inspiration so Mooches and I could finish up healing, maybe.
Excellent. Yeah, and I'll dig into a bag of rations here.
All right. Um, I'm thinking around this little outcropping, right in here.
Right. This one or right here?
Right there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is cozy.
Okay. Great. So everyone cozy up, mooches. Cozy on up in here.
Yeah, and it'll help provide a little bit of shelter from the wind, a little bit.
We could make a
Not,
very tiny fire if we wanted to. I wouldn't make a large fire.
not the best with the tree right there.
Hmm.
We want to maybe just take a quick look ahead and in case there's somewhere else, because if we also probably want to make sure there's nothing around, right?
That's true.
Okay, let's just do a quick look forward.
A
Say
little
maybe
jaunt. Yes.
maybe like 100 feet that way, and if there's nowhere better, there doesn't really seem to be anything, we'll come back here.
Oh, we're not staying here.
Just make sure that there's nothing, it's not like a dragon right around the corner or something.
Oh.
I mean, I can go check it out if you want. You'd rather just stay here and start making the camp.
That's fine. Well, I mean, I'll follow you.
Just kind of check this area here.
Yeah. Let's Heathcliff?
Yes.
Could I do a perception of this area to see if there's anyone else? Anything else in this area?
Yes.
For
Let's
danger.
do that and survey the area.
Okay. Well, with my non-dark vision, that would be a 7.
Well, it seems like, besides the party members around you and the rustling from the trees every once in a while, which could be wind or a squirrel, you are alone.
I'll join you, Shadow. Let me use my half-elven eyes and take a peek. Oh. Something happened there. 17.
In this immediate area, you are still alone as previously described. However, you do see an outline of a bridge off in the distance, a good 100 feet away or so.
Oh, it's a massive bridge up there. I think we should rest before we get to that bridge. Take a quick, just power break.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Perfect. Are we going back over there, or are we camping out up here in this outcropping?
This looks cozy here.
Okay.
All right.
Mooches, come on.
There's a little bit less burning things as well, so we can probably make a slightly bigger fire.
Yeah. All right. Let's make a slight fire, and great. And gather around, and we'll take a short rest here.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh,
Yes.
you don't want to sleep.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought we were just doing a quick one.
A long rest?
Okay. Well, it's getting late and dark. And
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
You-
I get
you
more
need to
back
sleep,
from
right?
a long one.
Oh, you want to take
Maybe
a
just 6 hours.
Oh, we could do that.
Oh. Okay. It's fine. I'll take first watch, and I'll put myself over here and keep watch in this
Oh.
direction, because I feel like anything would come from this direction.
Don't worry about it, Shadow. I'll keep watch.
Oh,
Oh,
you
no,
haven't
no.
you haven't
Okay, okay.
slept in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good. I can take it first.
I'm
Take some
doing
sleep.
all right. I'm not really feeling tired.
It's been a couple days now since you came back to life. What's going on?
I don't know. I haven't felt like I needed to sleep.
I mean, you need to get some sort of rest, of course. I mean, whether for endurance and stamina or for your magical and otherwise abilities that we have here.
Oh yeah, no, I do the normal, rituals, harvest some flowers and all that stuff. But I don't know, I'm sleeping.
Heathcliff,
Yes.
can I cast an insight check on? I want to look Bo up and down and see if I can't discern why they haven't slept in a couple days.
All right, let's see how insightful you are.
I would like to help them in this endeavor.
With help.
That's a unnatural 20 to begin, and with my help assistance here. How about a 23?
Eyeballing Bo and judging from the way they have been speaking, carrying themselves, there is something different about them. The wounds that they have still yet shown any major sign of healing, although they are sealed and not bleeding anymore. Their face, although already white, is a bit more white. It feels like it went from an eggshell to a paper or something. But beyond that, it still looks and speaks like this is a bow in front of you.
Outside physical appearance, have I noticed any other behavioral changes aside from the apparent memory issues?
You have noticed the fact
Oh,
that they
has
are
not.
out of swords, but
Bo also has not eaten, drank. And with that kind of insight, you would notice that Bo hasn't breathed.
What? Okay, I can understand.
Other than for speaking, but
I can understand not sleeping and being spooked and potentially losing your appetite, but Bo, you're not breathing.
I'm not. I mean, you know,
Try to hold your breath. See how long you can hold your breath. You're not breathing, my friend.
you know when somebody tells you to pay attention to your breath, and then you're just anyway.
And we wait.
Bo's not breathing?
And we're waiting.
You know what you want me to do with this?
almost 4 or 5 minutes pass as the party observes this unnatural phenomenon. It doesn't even seem like Bo is struggling.
Yeah, this is really weird.
Bo, you're not breathing.
Are you undead?
I don't know. Am I allowed to breathe now?
Are you allowed to breathe? Do you need to breathe?
It's more of a necessity kind of thing, honestly. Oxygen, of course. We have lungs. Don't you understand?
I don't know. I never really noticed that I didn't need to breathe. I need it for talking, right? Like, that's why I asked.
Are you a construct? Did you come back as... What is happening?
I mean, I think I'm normal.
Heathcliff,
Yes,
can I do an insight check to see if I think if he is cursed
she.
or under some sort of curse? This individual is under the affliction of a curse?
Give me a religion or arcana check to suss this out.
Okay. Religion or arcana? I will do arcana. And that would be
Bardic Inspiration, because I'm invested here.
very much so. Thank you. Okay, so 12 on the die, d6. That's a 5. Very nice. Plus proficiency, 22 total.
It seems like they aren't necessarily cursed, nor is there a regularly observable magical effect on them. They just seem to be piloting a non-functional meat mech.
Construct. Are you a construct?
Somewhere between a humanoid and a
No,
construct.
I'm still here. I've still got conscience. You don't gotta call me a meat
No.
mech.
You are sentient, of course. You are a conscious being. Yes, that is undeniable. But some basic vital necessities that everyone else has are beyond your current shape. That's what we're sort of getting at.
Yeah. Do y'all remember? There was that series, the movie that was made about
Lord of the Rings again?
No. It was a different one about some like teenage wizards. But anyway, at the last movie, the one wizard, instead of dying, had like this encounter in a train station with like another being. And Bo, I guess did you have an encounter at a train station with another being when you
Are you
perhaps
Harry
were
Potter?
deceased?
What?
But Bo, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did something happen when you died? Do you remember something from your death? It's okay. Just look into my eyes. You don't have to say it out loud. But perhaps did something happen?
I died. Like I said, I don't remember very much. It was city, some spirits.
Do you remember talking with anyone while you were there? Did you hear voices or channel anything?
There was a very large. You ever have a dream that something's chasing you and like something behaves in ways that doesn't make sense? It was like a spirit that would seem to be in like every place at once, and it was after me. And I don't really know what that means.
Well, this doesn't sound like the Raven Queen. So you're not a revenant.
I wonder if you'll get your regular body back if we go home. Have you thought about that?
Yes, because apparently our bodies have disappeared and we're in a timeless state while we're completing this adventure.
I think our bodies are connected to our consciousness. So as long as Bo's consciousness is still Bo, I don't think it necessarily matters. As far as your body on the earth.
Is that what would happen if any of us die? Can we not really die here? We get a fake body until we complete our task?
I don't know. Heathcliff, did you give me the body?
No, I merely stopped it from decaying while we figured out what to do with you. Whatever you had done to come back was kind of on your head.
I don't know.
So,
Right.
I mean, there are advantages for you not having to breathe. I mean,
Can go
if we
underwater.
haven't- yes, and if we have an enemy release some sort of toxic vapor or something like that.
Oh yeah.
What, like you think I can like not get affected by poisons?
You're not breathing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, right.
in order for some sort of toxic gas to affect you, it needs to enter your lungs. So
Right.
this also brings up a good point. There are gods here, or beings that would be considered gods at least. But also there are judges of life and death here. Like the Raven Queen is one of them. But there are others. So it's possible that there was an encounter that perhaps you don't remember, not through any fault of your own. But there could already be higher powers at work here.
They'd know we're here then.
But they let Bo return and we're still here.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't remember encountering a higher power, and as I'm speaking, I would like to telepathically tell Shadow to stop that line of questioning. I'll tell you later.
Well, maybe we're just overthinking it. Who knows? It's
Yeah.
it's Dungeons and Dragons anyway. So
You're alive. That's what matters. And I'm tired. I'm gonna get some sleep.
well,
Couldn't agree
Bo,
more.
are you taking watch then?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I don't think I need to eat either. I mean, I've been
Okay.
doing it because y'all have been doing it, and my mom always said to eat, even if you're not really hungry. But
Well,
out of politeness,
yeah, gotta finish what's on your plate.
my mother said a similar thing.
It might be TMI, but do you still have to use the restroom? Don't
I
answer.
haven't.
It's fine. It's
no,
I
it's all good.
haven't.
Okay.
Had to. No, it's
oh wow.
Okay. Well, if you feel
God,
okay,
that begs the question of what is happening to the food that's we're not going to go there. It's fine.
yeah, better things
Just
left
gonna make a
unquestioned.
fire
sometimes.
right here. We're just gonna focus on making the fire. Y'all
Okay,
get some
well-
sleep.
I'm gonna lay down now. Wake us, if anything happens. And we'll see you later, Bo.
Yeah, sleep well. Never liked sleeping anyway.
Well, Bo, since you are the one remaining conscious person, if you would like to provide me with a perception check while you are on watch.
Will do.
Do you have dark vision, or is this your only source of light?
This is my only source of light.
So,
I don't know what happened to that D20 that I just tried to
it
pick up,
sounds
but
like it flew somewhere. Hey, wait.
oh,
Performance!
That was Oh, no.
Excellent
okay.
performance! Disappearing act, almost.
Try that one again.
I had this weird dream. Bo was doing a performance.
Did a little. Oh no, still bad. Still very bad. A 6.
As you are sitting around, keeping watch on the night, you were so caught up in your conversation to yourself about the concept of death in this universe that you didn't even feel the trembling out of the ground as a heavy mass approached from behind. And as you, without even your awareness, something strikes at you from behind. And I am going to need an initiative check, so that we don't get people killed right away.
God damn.
Okay, I have to...
From all of us, I'm assuming.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
That's not how you spell initiative.
Initiative.
I have diverted to the init.
Aha!
All right, so let's see here. Sheriff. Where are you? There you are. 9, 6, 2. By the turn order, we will add some scary music
Scary music.
as a large troll swings its weapon, with Bo unaware, rolling with, oh gosh, so many attacks. The first one is with advantage. Fuck it.
Oh, fuck.
I will use my reaction.
You are currently unconscious until either some sort of noise happens.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that I will advantage sarcasm. All right, cool. It's an advantage or a critical.
Oh my lord.
So Bo takes a total of
Remember when we said I was not
11 piercing damage as as their teeth chomp down into your shoulder, and with its two claw-like hands, it goes to rip across your chest.
Is that a noise?
That is a noise.
Ah!
All right, would you like to do anything this time, Julius?
Is this at advantage? Is it rolling at advantage?
It is not just yet.
All right, I will use Restore Balance to impose disadvantage on it as a reaction.
All right, the universe appreciates that. I can't. You're getting hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction on that one to use Silvery Barbs again.
Which forces them to re-roll and take the lower fucking...
I would also.
Okay. I'm gonna take the advantage though on the Silvery Barbs from that.
Otherwise, I believe the fate was sealed on that one as one of the claws rends through Bo, doing...
Oh, God.
Fortunately, minimum... well, no, minimum and maximum. 11 slashing damage.
Bo's down. Bo.
Not again!
And the creature snarls and yells, triumphant as it tears down its first opponent and looks at the rest of you with menace. Sheriff, fucking what do you do now? You woke up.
This worked last time. I'm gonna use. Well, no, hold on a minute. I'm gonna think this through. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start off by sending a firebolt down its face. Oh, that's not working again. Okay. While I devise another plan, I'm gonna crack off a fiery bolt for a 24 to hit.
Absolutely strikes this thing.
For 8 damage. And then I'm gonna Bardically Inspire Shadow.
8 fire damage. Creature snarls and howls, a mixture of terror and anger as the fire hits them. Shadow, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go with my instincts here. The first thing that I would do, I'm gonna shift 5 over here. I'm gonna activate my second use of Giant's Might to become large. And then, because I don't have my weapon drawn because I was sleeping, I am just gonna pummel at this thing with my Tavern Brawler Strike. I'm fighty, especially in taverns, but not limited to taverns. And I have the Bardic Inspiration. Yeah.
You do. Oh, you have a motive potential. So
Oh.
if you use it for your attack, then it will you'll have to make a con save, and it will explode and deal 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay. And what does Bardic Inspiration add?
Oh, let me see. It adds
A D6.
a d6.
Okay, wait, hold on. Ignore this really fast. Okay. Ignore that. So D6. So that was a 23 to hit?
Absolutely striking this creature.
Okay, perfect. And then using the motive potential as well.
Yes, they explode. Little music notes explode around its face, dealing 1 damage.
Perfect.
All right.
I am going to, with my strike, it's gonna be that plus an extra d6 due to Giant's Might. So that's 10 damages to it. And I'm also just immediately, and I can do this as part of my Tavern Brawlers, I'm gonna attempt to grapple it. So it's gonna be like a punch, explode, tackle it to the ground.
All right.
As
Make an athletics check and roll higher than an 18.
Bring this
higher,
gauntlet to use.
18. Oh yeah, because I would have
You have a strength
advantage on
score
it.
of 19 as well.
All right, come on.
Wait, plus.
That's 3.
I believe your modifier is off right now. Do you have the item
it is
equipped?
off.
Yes. Make sure it is equipped in a tune so that it actually provides you with the bonus. But you do successfully restrain this creature, or grapple it.
Yeah. So it is now grappled.
Right?
That's it.
All right, Bo, make a save. Try and stay conscious. I promise you this will not happen twice within such a short period of time.
Thankfully, I have advantage on death saving throws. So,
All right, that's a 1 positive.
yeah, so 11 plus, minus 1.
Oh no.
I have a
Ooh.
minus 1 to Constitution.
Oh, you don't add
No,
constitution.
there's no
Oh,
modifier.
is it not?
You don't add any modifiers. It's just a
Okay,
d20.
never mind. Yeah, good. 1 success.
Julius.
All right, I will aim and fire a chaos bolt at first level on this creature. Did we get an hour of rest or less?
Everyone got at least a short rest before this happened.
Perfect. All right, then I'll be prepared to spend some sorcery points on this. First attack, or sorry, my only attack. It's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Excellent. I'll be prepared to use a sorcery point to make this an enhanced spell, which means I get to reroll damage dice. But first, we need to see what damage type it is. A 3 tab over to this. That is fire. So 3 means this is going to be fire damage. Okay. Do this one at a time. Okay, 4. Keep that one. Roll another one. 4. Alright, I will spend a sorcery point to make this an enhanced spell, and I will re-roll one of those d8s. Didn't work. Okay, perfect. So that will be 8 plus a d6. Nice. 14 fire damage.
14 fire damage.
And I'll move, try to scramble it a bit by moving over here. That is my turn.
All right. Grapple creature.
Yes, I believe only, is it true that only melee attacks are advantageous when a creature's grappled?
The only thing that happens when grappled is that its speed becomes 0 and it can't gain any bonuses from its speed.
Oh, okay. Alright, very well then.
The
Oh, I'm
creature,
thinking of it.
the creature is enraged at the fiery damages that are being dealt to it. It roars and attempts to break free of your grasp. Make a strength saving throw, Shadow, as this creature tries to put all of its strength in its attempt at freedom.
Okay. I do have advantage on this because of my giant's might. Oh no. Okay, well, that was a 19.
It breaks free of your grip and charges at the creature that did the most recent fire damage to it. Just moving past you, provoking attack of opportunity without a concern. Its eyes wild with rage as it charges towards Julius.
Okay. Attack of opportunity, so I will take that. That's an 8 to hit. That makes swing right past the charging body.
Damn. And it attempts to swing a claw at Julius.
Is escaping a grapple in action?
Can we confirm that?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Oh, sorry. At least I'm sorry. I didn't mean to confirm.
It can certainly move up to me, that's for sure.
It's definitely all up in your business and angry. And Sheriff, it is your turn.
I got your back, Julius.
Good.
And yours, Bo. Don't you die on me. Don't you die on me. And I bend down and I Cure Wounds. I cast Cure Wounds at a level 1 spell. on Bo. Let's see. That will be 1d4 plus 4. Or 1d8 plus 4. Bo, you regained 7 hit points. And I'm going to...
I'm dead again.
No, you're alive again. You're fine. You're fine. This is why we can't let you just be up here all alone like this. Let's see. Julius, take Bardic Inspiration, and that's my turn.
Big Shadow.
Okay. So turning around to face this creature now, I'm going to be drawing my long sword and swinging at the creature, my silver longsword, and swinging at the creature for some slashing damage. Yeah.
You're flanking.
Oh,
Yes, you are.
flanking. Come on. Just leave my friends alone. And then that's a 9.
Unfortunately, that does not break through its thick hide.
I'm going to use my action surge
Yes.
to swing again. Come on. Look at me. That's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
That is my turn.
Right. It is Bo's turn. Bo, you are, at least for now, full of an essential amount of vitality.
Am I outside of its range? Am I away from it, like 10 feet away?
You are not in melee range.
Even 10 feet? I guess not. Okay, so I'm going to just crawl. We're just gonna crawl. We're gonna crawl behind this rock. I'm gonna assume that was about 15 feet. And then get up. And just kind of lean on the rock. And let's see. We are going to cast. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're gonna cast Moonbeam on the troll. So it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
I'm quite good at that.
$11.
It does not make it, so it's going to take 2d10 damage. Three radiant damage.
3 radiant damage.
And then as a bonus action, is anyone taking any damage?
Just
I
you.
guess I was
Just you.
unconscious. Okay, great. In that case, I'm going to Spirit Totem a hawk on top of the troll.
Hawk totem.
Hawk totem.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Where exactly is this totem being placed?
Oh, above it. It's a 30-foot radius.
All
so
right.
Anywhere within this.
All right, so that is where the beacon is. Julius, there is a very large troll in front of you.
You're darn right there is. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Misty Step. And I'm gonna Blinky Blue Gadoo away. Oh, Bo, I believe you need to end your turn.
I did.
Oh,
It's just
here
being
we
fussy.
go.
Oh, there we go. Cool. So the Misty Step allows me as a bonus action to teleport anywhere within 30 feet. So I'm gonna go next to Sheriff Phoenix-ish, over by the fire where I started. And with my standard action, now since I've used a slotted spell, I can only do cantrips. But with the Hawk Aura, I will fire a Ray of Frost at this creature. But they have advantage.
Oh, it only has advantage when I use a reaction to do it.
Oh, it doesn't give advantage on attack.
But sure, you can have it this turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put that's a 13 plus 6, and 19 to hit.
That strikes.
Excellent. And I will deal 5 cold damage to it.
Cold damage, all right.
And let's see, bonus action. Technically, I didn't move. I teleported. I'll step a little further back here. And that will conclude my turn.
The creature is still incredibly angered at the fire damage. If you look closely, though, it does seem that, if I remember right, this entire round no one had dealt fire damage to the creature, right?
I dealt 5
not this
damage to it.
You did
Oh,
ice
not
this time.
Not this round.
All right. You see some of its wounds seal up as it charges yet again towards Julius, and that allows Shadow an attack of opportunity yet again.
Gosh,
Did you take Sentinel?
this thing is infuriating. Okay, that did not link up,
Oh,
so we're
yes.
just gonna
There's
do it
also
this
a
way.
wound active.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That hits. It fails its moonbeam save.
Okay.
Eat Moonbeam. 15
That'll-
radiant damage.
15
And-
radiant damage
That'll be 9 slashing damage
and 9 slashing damage.
with the silver longsword.
Excellent. It seems to be heavily wounded. And as it charged towards Julius, enraged with its determination, they are going to try and claw at you. Rolling a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
The second claw swings by, rolling a 16 to hit,
That does hit.
dealing 6 slashing damage. And then
Ouch.
their teeth come down on you in an attempt to bite into your flesh, rolling a 26 to hit, dealing 10 piercing damage.
Alright.
Sheriff.
Julius! Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna do something risky, y'all. I'm gonna use my last performance of Song of Creation, and I'm going to, let's see, over here, just short of Julius, up in the air. How about we do this, like, how tall is this guy?
They seem to be somewhere between 10 and 13 feet tall.
Alright, about 10 feet up in the air right here. I'm going to play a song to manifest a live grenade.
All right.
It has a radius of 20 feet. I'm going to stop short of my friends. fate.
Does it immediately explode or take 3 to 5 seconds to explode?
Oh, it's gonna be a live grenade. I'm gonna manifest it with the pin pulled, so that by the time it hits the ground, like somewhere in the air, it should go off.
Right?
And I believe it has a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, or they take 5d6 piercing damage.
They passed.
I hope they'll take half damage,
Oh, excellent.
and it's fire damage. Well, how about 15?
Fantastic.
As a grenade appears and explodes in the air, incinerating part of its skin. And then I'm going to hop up on these rocks right next to Shadow in case it charges me, so that Shadow can attack. I'm not hiding behind you, I'm hiding with you, I promise. And that's my turn.
You can hide behind me. It's okay.
Big Shadow.
Fight somebody your own size. I'm gonna walk up to it again. Oh gosh, that's too close. Okay, it's hard. I'm so large. Walk up to it again, and slash at it with the silver longsword. And do I have the flanking?
You do have
So-
flanking, yes.
Yes.
Oh gosh, that would be a 14 to try and slice at it.
Again, failing to break through their thick skin.
I'm so upset. And I'm just trying to make a commotion, just trying to slice at it and be like, "Hey, you, green face, pointy ears, face me." And that would be everything that I do.
Excellent. Oh,
All right, I would like to move the moonbeam as an action on top of our troll friend. And it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
right. Constitution 11.
It fails, so another 2d10. That is 10 points of radiant damage.
It is looking terrible.
And as a bonus action, I would like to cast Healing Word on our friend Julius the Rose.
Blessings.
So that will be 7 points of healing.
Excellent, thank you.
And pass the turn to you.
+7, okay. Excellent. I will. This thing's looking pretty haggard. He said.
Not looking well.
Not looking well. All right then. I'm going to. Alright, well I don't believe I'll be leaving its threatened square by moving immediately. I kind of wanted to get on the other side of the fire, but that's okay. I will cast the spell Blur upon myself. which gives all weapon attacks disadvantage against me. And then I'm going to quicken a Ray of Frost. So I'm going to use a sorcery point to do so as a bonus action. Oh, that was a d12. Okay, 21 to hit.
Hits.
Alright. I'm going to activate the Mote of Potential from Bardic Inspiration. Which I believe I can do so on an attack roll. So he must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution.
I believe. Is it Constitution?
That's correct.
17.
DC 15.
Ah, he made it. Alright then, he will take 7 cold damage.
7 cold damage.
And that will, keep my turn.
Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. $11.
Woohoo! By the power of the moon. 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Creature looks incredibly haggard. They attempt to well, let's see what they attempt to do here. They attempt to pick up Julius, so make an athletics or strength saving throw.
Okay. So it's not attacking, it's a grapple?
It's a grapple.
Got it. Thought that was incorrect. Okay, strength saving throw. +1. Okay.
What was the result?
A 12.
A 12. The creature fails to grip onto you, and in terror of the constant fiery barrages, the creature turns to try and flee, provoking 2 attacks of opportunity.
Alright, I will swipe at it with my dagger, I suppose.
And I'll
Nice.
swipe at it with the sword.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
It's an 18 to hit.
Also hits.
Alright, ignoring everything but the D4, that is 5 slashing damage.
5 slashing.
And 7 slashing damage.
The 2 of you swing your weapons simultaneously, and one high, one low, the head and 1 foot of the creature is severed from their body as they fall to the ground dead. The fiery damage dealt earlier seeming to keep it dead.
Did we have
Oh,
fire
lucky I-
damage this turn?
Your explosion.
Oh, that was
Grenade.
this turn. Good, good,
Uh-huh.
good, good, good. You
Excellent.
don't need to burn it. All right.
Oh, goodness. My god. That
That's
thing
a way to wake
Ow.
up.
This
Bo,
is
are you okay?
ridiculous.
Bo?
Yeah. I'm missing a piece of my shoulder,
Oh dear.
Oh,
but
you'll be okay. I'm just kidding. Come here. I cast Cure Wounds on you. And I'm all out of spell slots.
Yes, I'm about to be as well. I will cast Lesser Restoration on Bo.
That doesn't do any healing, but I appreciate it.
Well, it's something. I don't know. Here, I'm about to long rest again, so.
How about 11 hit points, Bo?
That is fantastic. I feel mostly better.
All right, I'm tapped out now. I definitely need this rest.
Yes.
Oh.
Now I will need a full rest. Hopefully there are no more trolls in the area.
Put Moonbeam away.
What the heck? Oh, this thing is huge.
Anything interesting on it, Sheriff?
I don't know. It smells awful.
Yes.
Let's check her out. Heathcliff, sorry, apologies. I'd like to inspect this troll.
And I would like to help.
Okay.
Well, that's taking forever to roll. How about a 13, Heathcliff?
Tied underneath the loincloth of the troll is a burlap sack.
Don't
Inside,
ask me how I found this.
inside,
I think we need to
there
know what
are
it sacks
two,
like.
2 doses of some sort of herbal remedy.
Found some LSD.
7 gold, 7 silver, and 34 copper. 5 crossbow bolts with unusual materials making up the fletching and head. Instead of feathers, there are a strange kind of mycelium sinew, and the heads are what look like the carved tips of horns. There are 4 gallons of a strange honeydew-smelling ale, and a torn banner.
There's a lot under this loincloth.
I don't want to know
No
that.
kidding.
Why are you looking under its loincloth?
Just in case, you never know where to hide something.
Yeah, that's where it keeps its sack. I don't know. I'm thorough. There's some
expect that.
hooch. There's hooch here. There's some
sack
gold.
hooch?
Yep.
Don't drink the sack hooch.
More for me.
I mean, interesting.
See. There's some gold and some
It's
silver.
gonna be weirdly warm, isn't it?
Oh, it's really warm under here. It is ripe. I found some weird crossbow bolts. You don't want to know where those were. And a banner. I think that might be the loincloth itself. I can't. Everything's mixed together under here.
Big mishmash.
Okay. Here. 7 gold, 7 silver, 34 copper. There's 4 gallons of this, or 4 jugs of this honeydew liqueur or wine.
Well, maybe set it to the side. I don't know if we can take it with us, but we all need to rest.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pack this into the saddlebags.
I'm gonna drag the body away from camp. Back the way it came. There we go. I'm gonna pick up like a bush and throw it on it.
Can you
And
throw
then
it over this cliff.
oh no, it's gonna be a warning for right now. I'm gonna take a sharp branch, stick it in the ground. I'm gonna take the head and stick it on the sharp branch, facing
Ooh.
towards the bridge. And then I definitely shrink down to normal size. All right, everybody. That, from what I've seen, is a warning. Perhaps we won't get disturbed again.
Yes, I think that was
I'm
a
not
very
gonna
good
mess with
idea.
you.
Alright, let's try this again.
As the
Alright.
party goes through a round 2 of rest and recuperation, it seems that nothing else engages with them throughout the night. They've traveled now for 1 day on their journey from Bandelver to Waterdeep. It's an 8.5-day journey. Could they survive doing this? Could they thrive if it was every day like this? Will it be like this every day? We will find out. See you next week.
Farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
Promise I won't die this time.